When the Rams traded for Matthew Stafford, everybody knew that they were going to be an improved team, but with so many talented teams in the NFL, I'm not sure many people believed that they could be a top team and a true Super Bowl contender. However, so far this season, Matthew Stafford and the Rams have looked absolutely dominant. So in today's video, we'll be talking about the Rams, we'll be talking about Matthew Stafford, and we'll be talking about whether or not they are the best team in the NFL. Let's get right into it. If you have not already, please make sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel. I'm uploading videos every single week and your support goes a long way. But anyways, getting into things, the main thing that makes the Rams so dangerous is just how well-rounded they are. When you look at their team, when you look at their roster, they have almost zero holes and they have multiple star players that play different positions. Like I said, on both offense and defense, this team just has almost no holes, and that is something that not a lot of teams can say, even the best teams in the NFL. When you look at the stars, the big names that play for the Rams, on the offensive end, it's Stafford, it's Cooper Kupp. That is a deadly receiver and quarterback duo already. But then on the defensive end, you have an elite defensive lineman, an all-time great, arguably the best player in the entire NFL, and Aaron Donald, an absolute monster on the defensive line. And then in the secondary at cornerback, you have arguably the best cornerback in the league in Jalen Ramsey. So in coverage, on the defensive line, at quarterback, at receiver, you have guys on both sides of the ball who are some of the best at their position. And then to fill in the gaps, all of the role players, the guys who are not necessarily household names are stars, are also doing their job as well. Like I said, obviously Cooper Kupp and Matthew Stafford are the stars on the offensive end, but they also have guys like Robert Woods, a veteran receiver who is also very good in his own right. Tyler Higbee is a very good tight end. They have running backs in Darrell Henderson, Sony Michel. They lost Cam Akers for the season. He would have been another weapon in the running game for them. They have a very well-rounded offense. With Matthew Stafford at quarterback, it's scary to think of what their potential actually is. On the defensive end, the rest of their defensive line to go along with Aaron Donald has actually been doing very good at getting pressure on the quarterback. Their secondary as well has also been very good. And when you have guys like Jalen Ramsey who will absolutely lock down almost any wide receiver in the NFL, you really just need to fill in the gaps, which is exactly what the Rams have done. They have put their stars in positions to exceed, and they have given them role players around them to support them in doing that. I don't think that I can emphasize enough how rare it is to have talent and star power on both sides of the ball and be as well-rounded as the Rams are. The only team that even comes close to them and the star power that they have on both sides of the ball and being good at almost every position is the reigning Super Bowl champs, the Buccaneers. But even the Buccaneers, in my opinion, don't have the firepower that the Rams do. The Buccaneers don't have anybody like Aaron Donald or Jalen Ramsey on their defense. Obviously on offense, they have Tom Brady, they have the GOAT, they have some solid running backs, they have some very good receivers, they have Rob Gronkowski, so their offense has a lot of firepower, and their defense is obviously very good as well. But like I said, they don't have anybody like an Aaron Donald on their team, they don't have anybody like a Jalen Ramsey on their team, and I would even say that Tom Brady doesn't have a receiver like Cooper Kupp. I think that Cooper Kupp is one of the best receivers in the league, and now that he has one of the top quarterbacks in the league in Matthew Stafford, this team has looked absolutely dominant on both sides of the ball. And when you have a top offense and a top defense, the sky is really the limit. The Rams really are true Super Bowl contenders, and I think that even just a few games into this season, that is pretty much obvious to every NFL fan. So like I've said multiple times before, the Rams are an all-around just scary team on both sides of the ball, but the true difference maker for this team is Matthew Stafford. At the quarterback position, he never really got the credit that he deserved in Detroit, and that's because Detroit as a team never really lived up to expectations. But obviously, that didn't have anything to do with Matthew Stafford. That was more to do with the management and with the coaching. He was never really to show off just how good he was because he played for a bad franchise. Now that he's on a team that is coached well, that is managed well, that has stars around him, Matthew Stafford has proven himself as easily a top 10 quarterback in the league. Some people are even calling him top 5. I'm not sure I would go that far, but the Rams were in need of a top tier quarterback. Matthew Stafford is obviously that guy. That is no offense to Jared Goff. He was solid. He was a decent quarterback. Obviously, the Rams got to the Super Bowl with Jared Goff, but he was not enough to put them over that hump. He was not enough to get them to that next level. Matthew Stafford is the guy to take them to that next level. He's the guy with the arm talent, the playmaking ability, the IQ, the leadership to truly make this team a Super Bowl favorite, to make this team the best team in the NFL, like many people believe they are right now, with the star power that they have on both sides of the ball. The sky is the limit for this team if they can stay healthy. Obviously, losing one of their stars would be a huge blow, and there are many other talented teams in the NFL who they could lose to on any given Sunday. But I think that as of right now, like I said, like I've mentioned multiple times, with as well-rounded as this team is, with the star power that they have, I think that this team, as of right now, should be considered the best team in the NFL and should be considered Super Bowl favorites. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you think the Rams are the best team in the NFL. Which teams do you think are capable of beating them? Will they stay healthy? Will they be able to make it all the way to the Super Bowl? Let me know, and remember to drop a like and subscribe if you enjoyed. I will see you in the next one.